getting germs, and it's been a while, hasn't it? I mean, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to upload anything recently. March's been a bit of a month for me. My dark recesses of life. It's taken its toll on me. No YouTube videos. Just work. That's right, I had to work on 3 projects at the same time. For my university, I had to do a film, which went very well, a art exhibit, which went very well as well, and then finally for outside work, I did a show, David Copperfield, not the magician, the Charles Dickens show. I directed a show on a stage, not for university, but it went very well. Also got a brand new job. I got a job working with this guy, Martin Williams, of Early Impact. Early Impact is a company that really specialises in helping kids' education, whilst doing it in a very entertaining and interesting way with new cool methods for teachers to learn and teach children how to do many things from mathematics to motor skills. Also, he does squash tutorials. Don't know if you're interested in squash, but if you're interested in squash, if you want to improve your game, Improve Squash is another channel that he's running. I'm making videos for him and he's paying me for them. I'm finally getting a job doing what I love, but unfortunately it's gotten in the way of making shows and videos for Team Nerd TV. Even though I've not been able to upload videos, it's not like I haven't worked for YouTube. Not just with Early Impact and Improve Squash, but on my own stuff, which later on in this video, you will be finding out what I've been doing. So, without further ado, this is Transformaview, bringing Transformers content straight to you. That's right, I'm still doing this rhyming shit, fuck you. One thing I'd like to start mentioning is this new camera. It's a company camera because I'm working with a company. It's 4K, hell yes. On my very first Transformaview video, I have to say that my very first Transformer video was talking about other things in the War for Cybertron trilogy coming out as toys, which I'm very glad to say that some of them are actually happening. The Seekers are coming in. They've already had a Thundercracker, and I won't be surprised if a Skywarp is on its way. Also, on top of that, we have Jetfire with a Decepticon logo, Autobot logo switcheroo on the chest, which is fantastic, great for the G1ers. Also, you have the Skyfire face and the Jetfire helmet to put on top of it to customize it however you wish. It's fantastic. Also, as I predicted, the Prowl mold has been made into a barricade and it's going to be fantastic. Also, I'm really happy to see that we're actually getting the Wreckers. Well, at least a couple of the Wreckers have been announced, but I won't be surprised if we have a full G1 roster of Wreckers throughout the story. I would love to have that. Please, Hasbro, do that. Take my money. Unfortunately, due to money, I've not really been able to buy any new Transformers. Oh wait, hang on a minute, what is this? Oh yes, this is War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege's SKYTRED. Yes, this is actually a really cool little Deceptibot. I'm glad I've got another Decepticon now, but it's really cool. It's a deluxe figure and I really, really enjoy this guy. Look at him, he's so pretty, he's so nice. I love him. He is really cool, and you can do the perfect thing and split him in half, just like Jazz in the first movie. Hey, yeah, the reason why this guy splits in half is because he's a double former. One side turns into a jet, the other side turns into a tank. So we might as well do a quick review now. His articulation is fantastic. The fact that he's split in half is fantastic. He's actually quite fun to transform, and I really, really like this one. Very soon I'm going to be going on this thing that's called the Hunt for Ultra Magnus. The Hunt for Ultra Magnus is actually going to be looking for the Ultra Magnus and the Shockwave, but it's saying the Hunt for Shockwave. I might do the Hunt for Shockwave and the Ultra Magnus, but I know which up I'm going to do it. It's just a bit of fun for a Transformaview video in the future review. Anyway, without further ado, let's transform this bad boy into his dual forms, starting with the tank legs. 3, 2, 1, go! This is the tank. It looks pretty snazzy. It's kind of neat, kind of small. It's got little treads on the side there. It's got a little box on the side there. But the thing is, let me look at it. You actually see the very long gun that they have on SKYTRED and place it on there to complete the tank mode. It doesn't fit on quite well, but it's quite a nice little figure. I think he's really decent, and he's a bit of a squeeze to get the top part of the tank bit on it, but you know, what can you do? It's not the best in the world, but it'll do for now. I'm quite happy with SKYTRED. I think he's actually really neat. go on SKYTRED. Also, we have the other half which turns into a jet, so let's do that, please. 3, 2, 1, go! These arm bits really take a bit of a twist and a turn to actually achieve. If you actually want to know more about how they're transformed, please look it up online or buy the figure yourself. I do not care. And here is SKYTRED's other half in the jet form. It looks pretty neat, apart from the fact you've got kibble arms right there in the bottom of it. I normally put the gun on the front of the cockpit of the plane. It's actually quite a neat little design. I'm really happy with it. I don't care, it's pretty good. I quite like this. It's a nice figure. To be fair, together, makes a nice little dual concept that combines together to make a decent robot mode. So this is actually one of my favourite deluxe class figures in this line so far that I have. My goal is to buy everything, including the repaints. My girlfriend is going to kill me. Right, to carry on with the rest of this video, as it is going to be a humdinger of a video because I've got a lot to catch up on and it's really good. But of course these videos are to promote my audio-visual adaptation of the IDW comic books, but I've now renamed it because IDW will probably go, hang on a minute, that's our name. So I'm going to call it Transformers TND, called Team Nerd Dub. In order for the artist not to kick my ass for IDW to kick my ass, even though I don't monetize my videos for some reason, I really should try monetizing, but I've got other methods for the future of Team Nerd TV and CM Productions overall. If you don't know anything about CM, I will probably make a video about CM overall when it actually becomes a goddamn thing. Thing is though, I have got my own designs of the characters. They're a little bit basic, but they're easy to position and draw and somehow animate. I'm trying to animate them. I'm not the best animator in the world, but I'm working on it. I might get something in the pipeline eventually. Hopefully it'll work out quite nicely. But now I'm going to do a showcase of my designs for the characters so you in YouTube can actually see them. Pretty neat, right? Right, first of all, on my 3 Megatron designs. By the way, these are all from the Megatron Origins side of it. This is from the first 4 episodes, which is based off the Megatron Origins storyline. It's not even the full half of the season. It's not even a full season. There's only 4 episodes. But, you know, I've planned it out and there's going to be like 6 seasons of this thing, so I'll be cranking things out very fast. So let's have a look at the first 3 Megatrons in the Megatron Origins series. But of course we've got the Megatron, that's the minor Megatron. He's actually pretty neat looking. Of course I'm using the remold idea of this sort of thing because I might like the idea of doing toys in the end of these figures. You know, the third party kind of deal, different names, but in the series they're known as the Megatrons, but we'll figure something out. Cybertron, sort of tankard mode, and you know, some of these are going to be reskinned just for the sake of adaptability and doing cool stuff with it with new designs. It's lazy, but it's easy to work with for an animated feature, so bear with me on that. Of course we've got the Gladiator version, which is the black skin of the whole thing, and then Lord Megatron, which has the cannon on it. So it's the actual blaster. He has that. It's going to be absolutely pretty awesome when you get a hand of it. I am using the original sound effect, just so as you know. We've got the truck formers. There's 3 of this in there. Eventually Optimus Prime will be one of these truck formers, but so far I got Senator Decimus, which is pretty cool. Clench. I don't know if you guys know, Clench is the G2 character that was in the part of the Megatron Origins where he was a gladiator. And Sentinel Prime. And actually, I will have the Apex armor involved in there as well. So if I make it a toy, it's going to be leader class with Sentinel Prime and the Apex armor, kind of in the same vein as the Ultra Magnus deal. I'm going to actually use the same concept for Ultra Magnus. For the car formers, the sort of regular car formers, the speed car formers, the racing car formers, I have got 4 reskins. Of course, it's meant to be the Sideswipe mold. This is Sideswipe, and then of course it has Red Alert. Also, Sunstreaker and what has been referred to as Worm, but he's kind of like Senator Decimus' little bitch, and he just looks kind of cool, and that's what his design is going to look like, so I might as well give him a car, just give him that, why not? I call them police formers, but not really police formers because they're just the same kind of car, but a different kind of car. It's the regular kind of car, you know, not a race car, but it's a regular car. We got ourselves Prowl, Fastback, which is a character that dies in seconds, but who gives a shit about Fastback, and the Militia, which will be like the regular militia that works with the senators and does all the shooty bang bang, we are the clone trooper kind of deal. For the Jeep formers, we have got Hound and Bumper. Hound, of course, this is the Hound design, reminiscent of the Jeep kind of G1-ish, and then Bumper's the other version, which is the guy who hangs out with fastback when they've got their asses handed to them. It's kind of cool. I know I'm spoiling a few things, but it'll be good. It's just one of those that I'm actually designing throwaway characters as well. Not all the throwaway characters, but the ones that have speaking roles. This is Soundwave. I like the idea of him being a vehicle of some kind, maybe a flying vehicle, maybe a rolling vehicle. In this case, he's a rolling vehicle, but he also has the big grate on his chest that's, you know, for the cassettes in the future. Of course, I have the Seekers. We have Starscream, Thundercracker, and Soundwave. They're all the same mold, but they're different colours, of course, because that's what they are. So I kept them to that sort of style. Of course, we got ourselves the cassette bots. We got Frenzy and Rumble, which I have an alternate version for them because in the store they have alternate versions, but I'll work on that as I go along. And they eventually turn into cassette bots. Fair enough. Also, we've got Laserbeak, Mini Ratbat, and Ravage. Looking pretty good now, so far, so good. This is an Autobot Grunt. It's like one of the first people that Megatron beats the living crap out of. Just another throwaway character, but of course this is what the Grunts will look like. Okay, this is another jet sort of form. It's the pilots that actually work on the planes and the really big ships in Cybertron, but they also have their own flying forms anyway, so that's kind of cool. But it also is the guards that are working in the prisons of Cybertron. Here we have Silverbolt. Yes, we have Silverbolt. He is going to be a big guy, so he's a big jet and he's a big transformer. He looks really good in my eyes, and I think you might like him too. And of course we have Psykill. He's in there for a little bit. He's a GoBot and he's in it for a little bit. And you read the comics know why Psykill's there. But he's there. I made him a more Cybertronian motorcycle car thing, so it doesn't really matter why he's Psykill. He's just there. He's credited as Psykill. That's it. There are team bots in the Megatron Origins just aside. Some of the characters aren't even the full team, some of them are just partial teams, but I'm going to design the entire team in the Cybertron forms while I'm at it, but I haven't designed them yet. I'm getting to that. That's the next step of the design process. We have the Constructicons, the Combaticons, the Predacons, the Dinobots, which in this case is spelled with a Y, like Dynamite, because they have vehicle forms and not animal forms until Shockwave gets his way with them. And the Stunticons. So we're going to have those later on as well. And also we got another mold that's a jet mold for Senator Ratbat when he was actually a senator, and then it's going to be used for another counselor, which is a guy who in the story is interrogating Starscream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for getting your nerd on with me. I think the next few videos that'll be coming out won't be the same quality as this camera, as I'm actually showing the videos that I have recorded, but I haven't released yet. That's a big problem that I've had. I recorded quite a few videos and I hadn't released any, and then these videos are just my updates as well as some Transformer stuff so I can actually promote the TND. So, of course, I'm going to be releasing those videos in short order. The next one was going to be on Thursday, so it's going to be pretty good. But yes, thank you very much again for getting your nerd on with me. I'm Mighty the Bro Rock. Stay out of trouble.